we are going to discuss some values of sine and cosine and its graph. You know that if this is a unit circle, it is having radius 1, so that's why it is a unit circle. You can see that this point is at a distance 1 from origin, so that's why its coordinates are given 1 0. Okay, when it will move to B point, its coordinates will become 0 0 and 1, 0 and 1. Okay, so when it this point will move to C, it will become minus 1 0 and 0 minus 1. So when it is moving in this direction, that means it is anti-clockwise. That's why this angle is x, and when this point is moving below like this, then it is negative angle. So 2 pi. So if 2 pi means 360 degree, as you know, 2 pi is how much? 360 degree. So 2 pi means if it will move 360 degree, it will come to the same point. So that means if it is an integral multiple of 2 pi, at 2 pi, the sine will remain sine. Sine 2n pi plus x will be sine x, and cos 2n pi plus x will be cos x, because this both will come in the first quadrant, as we discussed before also. So that means sine, now if further sine x is equal to 0, sine 0 degree is 0, if you will write plus minus pi, then it will be 0, because then 2 plus minus 2 pi plus minus 3 pi, so integral multiple of pi. Sine will be 0 at integral multiple of pi. Okay. And cos will be 0 at an integral multiple of pi by 2, pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, odd multiple actually. Odd multiple of 3 pi by 2 means pi by 2, odd multiple of pi by 2. So that means we can say sin x is equal to 0 if x is equal to n pi. Okay, integral multiple of pi and an odd multiple of pi by 2, then cos will be 0. From this, sine 0 degree is how much? 0. Then 180 degree 0. So if you draw the diagram, is the graph of this of sine x function. This is which function? Y is equal to sine x function. Okay. So when you put sine 0 degree 0, x is equal to 0. If you put x is equal to 0, sine 0 degree is equal to 0. So this will be the point. Okay. When 1 will come here, that means 90 degree. When 90 degree, sine 90 degree is 1, so it will come here. Sine 180 degree will become again 0. Then here minus 1, pi by 2 plus pi plus 3 pi by 2. This will be 3 pi by 2. At 3 pi by 2, again it will become negative, 2 pi positive. Like this, the difference of pi by 2, you will get the graph like this, and here this side. Similarly for cos, but at cos 0 is at pi by 2, 90 degree. So at 90 degree, it will touch the 0 point at 90 degree, and here one value at 0 degree. So because cos 0 degree is 1. So at 0 degree, it will be 1. At 90 degree, it will be 0. So the graph will be like this. Here it will intersect at origin, it will not intersect at origin for cos graph. So you should remember about these graphs. Then we have actually the graphs of other functions also. Like 10x. I will show here. You can see this 10x. Graph of 10x will be like this: 10, 0 degree 0, but 90 degree infinity. Therefore, at 90 degree, this line will not intersect, because 90 degree it will infinity, and minus 90 degree it will be minus infinity. So that's why it will not intersect. So the graph will be like this. Like this, it is not a continuous graph. Means Okay, between minus 90 degree and 90 degree it will be continuous. Then between this interval and at this point it will break. So it is not continuous overall, it is continuous everywhere, sine and cos. Similarly, cot will be same, only the value will be reversed. So that's why this value will be changed. 90 degree it will become 0. So the graph will be changed like this. And similarly sec x like this, because sec x will be 90 degree at minus 90 degree infinity, and 90 degree it will be infinity, and at 1 it will be at cos x sec 0 degree. Cos 0 degree is what? You can understand, you can remember by cos. So cos 0 degree is 1. Okay. So if you want to write sec 0 degree, so sec 0 degree is equal to 1 upon cos 0 degree. That means 1 upon 1 is equal to 1. So that is why at 0 this will be intersecting at 1. Then it will go up to infinity this side and this side. Again here, like this, you will have the graph of different trigonometrical ratios. Okay. Now we can start our exercise. As before also we have seen how to, now yes, 3.2 exercise. Can start exercise 3.2. There we have to find the values of different trigonometrical ratios in different quadrants, so that you can understand, you can remember where this, where the values of the different trigonometrical ratios are negative, where it is positive as compared to the quadrant. So we can take some questions. We have to find the value of cos x minus, cos x minus 1 by 2 is given us. We have to find the value of other trigonometrical ratios. The question is, find the values of the other 5 trigonometrical ratios. Okay, find the values of other trigonometrical ratios in the third quadrant. We have to find in third quadrant. So we have given cos x is equal to minus 1 by 2. Okay, and x lies in third quadrant. X lies in third quadrant. So as I told you, the third quadrant, this is the diagram in all positive, sine positive, tan positive, cos positive. So here in third quadrant, tan theta and cot theta are positive. All other are negative. So cos x will be negative value. So now we have to find sin x. So sin x we can easily find out by cos x. Sin x is equal to under root 1 minus cos square x. Identity number 1 that we studied in class 10 only. So we can substitute the value of minus 1 by 2 whole square. So it will become sin x is equal to 1 minus 1 by 4, 4 minus 1, 3. So root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 plus minus, actually. This is plus minus, but x lies in third quadrant. So third quadrant, sine is negative. So therefore the value of sine will be, since in third quadrant, in third quadrant, sin x will be equal to minus root 3 by 2. You have to check the sin x according to the quadrant at last after finding the value. Now tan x, you can find out tan x. Value of tan x is equal to sin x upon cos x. You can use this formula. Any formula you can use to find the values. Sin x upon cos x. So what is the value of sin x is minus root 3 by 2 divided by cos x, and cos x is minus 1 by 2. Negative negative cancel, 2 cancel, root 3 positive, that is positive. So that means it is sin x is it belongs to third quadrant. X belongs to third quadrant. Okay. Sin cos 10. Now opposite of cos is sec x. Sec x will be minus 2 by 1, and sec also negative. When cos is negative, sec will also be negative. Similarly, sin x, opposite of sin x is cosec x. So cosec x will also be negative. Cosec x will be negative. Negative in the second quadrant, third quadrant, minus 2 by root 3, and opposite of tan is cot x. The cot x will be 1 by root 3 positive. Tan and cot will be positive. So according to the quadrant, we have to check the sign. Okay, we can find the values by using the formulas, and accordingly we have to check the sign. Like this, we can do other questions also. Sin x is given, you can find cos x. Cot x is given, first you can find tan x. Then you can use the identities of formulas to get the values of other trigonometrical ratios. So you can try these questions. I think it's not a big problem. And this type of questions also we have seen, but we will do it again, find the values of these ratios. So sine of, we have to find sine 765 degrees. Sine 765 degrees. So last time we have seen 9 formulas for each trigonometrical ratio, 54 formulas, 90 minus theta, 90 plus theta, 180 plus theta, 180 minus theta, 270 minus theta, 270 plus theta. Okay, 360 minus theta, 360 plus theta, and minus theta. So using that, we can find the value of any angle. For example, this we have to find sine 765 degrees. You have to check that it is how many times the round of 360 comes in this one. 362s are 720. Okay, 720, it is more than 720. So we can write this as 2 and pi. That means 2 into 360 degrees. 2 into 2 pi. And 2 pi is 360 degrees plus 20, 65. 65 minus 765 minus 720. You can check the difference. So this will be 45 degree plus 45 degree. Okay. Now you can use the formula sine, actually 2 and pi, 360 plus theta, sine 360 plus theta. That is first quadrant. In first quadrant, all positive. Sine 360 plus theta, sine theta. So it will become sine theta. So that means it will become sine 45 degree. Sine 45 degree. And sine 45 degree is 1 by root 2. Correct. If you have a negative angle, means you have clockwise angle, minus 1410 degree, minus, you have to find cosec minus 1410 degree. What will you do? First, you check, divide 1410 by 360. 1410 divide by 360. 1410, when you divide it by 360, you will get 3.9 something. That means 3 times 360, 3 point something you are getting, 3.9. So 3 you will multiply again, 0, 3 6 is 18, 3 3 is 9, 1080. Okay. So 1080 and 1410. Find the difference. 1080, 0, 11 minus 8, 3. And here how much left? 3, 330. Okay. So 330, the difference is 330. That means you can write, no, before that, cosec minus theta. First you check in minus theta means it is going down. Minus theta means fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, here all positive, here sine positive, 10 and cos positive. So cosec is negative. So it will become minus will go out first. First minus, this minus, we have to take it out, minus sine minus cos t first. Always this minus should be removed. Okay. Then we can write it as the difference is. So how many rounds? It is taking 3 rounds. So you can write 3 into 2 pi plus 330 degrees and use the formula cosec 3, cosec n pi plus theta means first quadrant. First quadrant all are positive. So cosec, you use 360 plus theta means 2n pi plus theta is equal to cosec theta, because it is in the first quadrant. So but minus is there already. So minus cosec 330 degree. Okay. We don't know direct value of 330. So we can write 330 as again minus cosec 360 degree minus 30 degree. So 360 minus theta. 360 minus theta again fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant cosec is negative. So it will become one more minus will come. So minus minus will become plus cosec 30 degree. And if you don't remember cosec 30 degree, you can remember sine 30 degree. What is the value of sine 30 degree? Is 1 by 2. So cosec will be 2 by 1. So answer is 2. Okay, got it. So whenever it is given in degrees, you can use degrees. If you see question number 8, you have given in 19 pi by 3. Okay. So you can try by pi only. 3 6 are 18. 3 6 are 18. So you can write 10 6 pi plus pi by 3. 3 6 are 18 plus 1 19. We can write like this. So that means this will become again the 2 pi, 3 rounds of 2 pi means 2 pi 2n pi plus theta. 2n pi plus theta means first quadrant, 360 plus theta. That means first quadrant all positive. So 10 will be equal to 10 pi by 3. Pi by 3 means 10 60 degree. And 10 60 degree, 10 30 degree is 1 by 2. So root 3 was root 3. 10 60 degree is root 3. Okay. So 10 60 degrees root 3. Got it? So like this we can have, if negative sign is here, we have to take it out negative sign first. Minus sign minus 11 pi by 3. Sine minus 11 pi by 3. 9 question. Here what will you do? You have to take it out, negative sign common. Sine minus theta means fourth quadrant. Sine negative, sine minus theta minus sine theta, so minus sine 11 pi by 3. 3 3 is 9, 3 4 is 12, 3 3 is 9. We can write 3 pi plus 9 plus 2, 11. 3 is 9, 10, 11. 3 pi plus 2 pi by 3. But this is not the complete round. 3 pi is not the complete round because we cannot write, it is not an even number, odd number. Okay, so we have to make it even number. Or 12 we can have 3 4 the 12. If we take 3 4 the 12, 12 minus 1. Okay, that we can write as 4 pi 3 4 the 12 minus 1. Because this should be an even multiple. It should be the even multiple of pi. Then you can use the formula. Even multiple of pi. Then only we can use the formula sine 2n pi. The formula is 2n pi because n we are writing in between. That means n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever you will put, this will multiply and you get the multiple of pi as even number. So that's why. Now 4 pi means you can use this 2n pi plus plus no, this is not plus. Now we have minus 2n pi minus theta. So here it is minus theta. That means we are in fourth quadrant. Minus theta 2n pi means 360 minus theta here. So fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, sine is negative. So sine is negative. That means minus sine theta. This will be minus sine theta. So one minus is already there, or you can show minus sine pi by 3, and this minus minus will become plus sine pi by 3. Sine pi by 3 means sine 60 degree, and sine 60 degree is root 3 by 2. Last is cot minus 15 pi by 4. 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 So 4 4 is a 16. 4 3 is a 12, but 3 you cannot take as I told you. But before that, negative sign has to be removed. The negative sign is means cot. Negative means it lies in the fourth quadrant. And you know that all positive sign, positive, tan and cos and sec, so cot is negative. So negative sign will come out. So you can write cot 15 pi by 4. Now check with 4, table of 4, 4 plus 16. 4, 3 is the 12, 3 we cannot take, 4 4 the 16. So we can write 4 4 the 16 minus 1, 15. Huh? So 4 pi, 4 4 the 16 minus pi by 4. 4 4 the 16 minus 1, 15 pi by 4. And this will be in fourth quadrant. Again, it is in fourth quadrant. So this will become minus, and again 1 minus, minus cot pi by 4. Pi by 4, and negative will become positive. So cot 45 degree. Cot 45 degree is also 1. Tan is also 1. So answer is 1. So you can take 10 minute break. After 10 minutes, rejoin.